Hey now, you're a math star, get your game on, go count. Hey now, you're a math star, get your game on, go add. When all that counting is done, we'll be adding sums. How are you today, math stars? Guess what? We are in module 20 today. Module 20, lesson 1. So we talked about in the last unit, we talked about like measuring things like length, right? And from end to end, and height from top to bottom. We're going to talk about a different type of measurement, and that is weight. So that is like how heavy or light something is. All right. So like if you get on a scale at the doctor's office, they're going to weigh you, right? And you might like maybe you have a new baby brother or sister and you can hold them and they're like, you're like, wow, this is so light. And then you go and try to pick up your dad and you say, oh my goodness, he's so heavy, I can't pick him up, right? So like a baby would be light and a dad would be heavy, right? So let's go ahead and get started, okay? So say, I can describe objects as heavy or light by thinking about what I know about them. So I'm going to show you a couple pictures, some fun animals. Let's look at them. When we think about something light, it's probably going to be something that we can pick up, right? When we think about something heavy, we're going to think about something that we probably couldn't pick up with our own hands. So if we look at a bunny, cute little bunny, although you should not go try to pick up wild bunnies because they might be a little dangerous, like they might bite you. But could you pick it up? Is it light enough that you could pick it up? Probably. So I would say that's a light animal. How about a lion? First of all, you should never try to pick up a lion. In fact, you should never try to pet a lion. You shouldn't be anywhere close. But could a person pick up a lion with their bare hands? Maybe an adult could, but it would be pretty heavy. I know I couldn't. That would be too heavy. How about a hippopotamus? Also another animal, definitely you would not want to try to pick up. They look cute, but they're not really very nice. They're kind of mean. So you could not pick up a hippopotamus. They are way too big, way too heavy. And what about a lizard? Well, that lizard, maybe you find a lizard outside your house all the time and you can pick them up. They're pretty light, aren't they? Okay, here's two different types of vehicles, two different vehicles, types of transportation. A bicycle. Now, that's a pretty big bike. It might be too hard for you to pick up, but is it light when you compare it to this car? Yeah, this car is really heavy, right? We couldn't lift it. You need like a tow truck or like a crane or something to lift it. But a bike, probably an adult could lift it, right? Maybe if you have a smaller bike, maybe you can lift it, right? It's probably light. How about here? Now, this is a girl probably about your age, and this is a doll. Can you lift a doll? I'd say that doll's probably pretty light, right? It's light. But if your friend, maybe you can lift your friend up, but are they going to be heavy when you compare them to the doll? Light, heavy. All right, let's go in your book now, module number 20, lesson 1. And here's a zoo map, kind of like the animals on our first page. Look at the zoo map. How can you describe the weight of the animals at the zoo? And when we're saying that, we're saying heavy or light. Okay, describe the weight of each animal to your homeschool teacher. Circle the animals that are heavy and put an X on the animals that are light. I'm going to say that again. Circle the animals that are heavy that you couldn't pick up and put an X on the animals that are light that a human could pick up, right? So which of those? What do you think? I think I know that I could not pick up an elephant. I mean, and your dad may be really, really strong, but I don't think he could pick up an elephant either. We're circling the animals that are heavy. And a lion, besides the fact you shouldn't try to pick one up. Yeah, you couldn't pick it up, right? Nope, they're too heavy. Monkey, they're pretty light. I bet we could pick one up. Maybe not a gorilla, but a monkey. And I don't know. I just want to call this one like from the Lion King. He looks, I don't know what kind of animal that is. Is it a lemur? I don't know. Hakuna Matata? Whatever, he looks light. All right, here we go. First question, look at these animals. How would you describe the weight of the animal? Circle the animal that is heavy. So would you say that Shamu is light or heavy? Now, Shamu's a good swimmer, but could you pick Shamu up with your arms? No. It's an orca whale, right? What about this little goldfish? Could you go and, well, other than the fact it would probably swim away, right? But you could get a net and pick it up and hold that net. I don't think you could hold the net of an orca. Probably need a crane for that. So how would you describe it? I want you to circle which one is heavy. Okay. You can pause this if you need to while you do that. All right. Let's look at these two objects. They're kind of like the objects I showed you before, right? How would you describe the weight of each of these objects? Light or heavy? Listen, I want you to mark with an X on the object that is light. Okay, which one is light? Mark it with an X. You can pause this while you do that. Okay, now right here, number 3, what they want you to do is they want you to draw an object. All right, here's where you probably don't want to just draw a circle or square, a triangle, but draw an object. What would you draw? Maybe you could draw a chair or a couch or a bear. What do you think? What could you draw? Then you're going to describe that weight to your homeschool teacher. Okay, you're going to take it over and say, I drew a lion, and that lion is heavy. Okay, don't take that one. Do a different one. Don't do a lion. Do something else and say whether you think it's light or heavy. You can pause this while you draw it because it might take you a while. Okay, look at the animals. Use the word light or heavy to describe the weight of each animal to a classmate. Circle the animal that is heavy, mark an X on the animal that is light. So here we have, this is an ostrich, and here we have a hummingbird. Which one do you think is heavy? Have you seen an ostrich? They're pretty big birds. They're not little. So which one do you think would be heavy? And hummingbirds. Although you probably couldn't catch them because they're so fast. But you could. But you could carry it, right? You could hold it. So which one's light? You're going to circle the animal that's heavy. Which one is heavy? Circle it and put an X on the animal that is light. You can pause this while you do that. All right, this is an on your own. So what you need to do is you need to go find your homeschool teacher, and you need to have your homeschool teacher read the questions to you, and then you can show them how much you know about heavy and light. Okay, have a great day, Masters. I'll see you tomorrow.